So, welcome to my new channel, which is Gravestones of People Past. Here I am at Eastfield Cemetery in Peterborough, and we have a graveyard dating back probably 200 years. Wandering around, I can see dates going back, people that were born in the mid-1850s. So we have here a gentleman by the name of Leonard Smith. Died the 30th of September 1965 at age 75 years at rest with his wife and mother, dear wife and mother Kate Smith, who died 26th of June 1976 aged 84. This is their final resting place. Also we have Arthur John Judd, the beloved husband of Sarah, who fell asleep on May the 7th, 1956, aged 78 years. Rest after weariness, sweet rest at last. Also of Sarah Maria, beloved wife of the above. She died July the 1st, 1959. 3 years later, at 83 years, reunited. Rest in peace. As I continue my tour around, I've got Charlotte Mary Trollope, just here. Beloved wife of Herbert James Trollope. She passed away on the 24th of March 1937 at age 68. And also Herbert is here. He died the 4th of February 1969 at age 97. God rest your souls. As you can see, it is a very historic cemetery in the middle of Peterborough. Lots of unattended graves in terms of no flowers. Families that probably don't know they have relatives here going back generations. I'll do my best just to respect the dead, respect the gravestones, have a wander around. What's kind of inspired me to do something like this is there's a channel who I respect, Lamont at Large, based in the USA, creates stories and narrates about famous graves and people from the past. So here I am. Follow me on this journey as we show memories of people past, gravestones of people past. And there's a lot that date back probably 200 years, which I'm trying to just look around and give exposure to, and I will show you what I can find. Here we have Abraham Congreve, born the 30th of July 1786. See that? He died the 17th of Jan 1870. This is his also Sarah, his wife, born the 25th of March, I don't know if you can read that, 1791. She died the 14th of March 1874. There we go, look at that for some history. I'll do my best just have a wander around. We have William, just trying to read, William Baines, there we go, who died October 21st, 1863, aged 48 years. Go. See, old corner of the cemetery here. So we have two names that I can see in memory of. Sarah Ann Westerby died March 13th 1862, aged 18 years. And of Mary Jane, who died March the 6th, 1863, aged 17 years. As we wander around, we have John Westerby, assuming the father, and the wife, Anne. John died 5th of May 1887 at age 74. And Anne, the wife, she died January the 4th. So about 8 months later, 7-8 months later, she died on January the 14th, 1888 at age 73. So we have husband and wife and two daughters. Historic As you can see, there's lots of history here at this cemetery, resting place going back 200 years, 250 years, maybe even 300 years in Peterborough. It's amazing what history you can find. I'll put all this together and compile it in terms of a story, some kind of, just overwhelmed really by what I can see and the history and the dates. It's amazing what you can find. We have a William Dawson of this city, Peterborough. There we go. Died November the 22nd, 1869 at age 62. Mary, the widow of the above, died at Autumn Waterville, February 28th, 1880, in her 77th year. And also further down, you have Emma, the beloved wife of Fred Negus Alsop, only daughter of the above, who fell asleep Feb 12, 1898, aged 50 years old. God rest your soul. Come across this one. This dates back to 1859. So we have, in memory of Fanny Oldham Sawyer, died 7th of August 1859, aged 23. So she was born in 1836. Also of Alice Mary Sawyer, who died at Kennington, February the 16th, 1861, at age 14. Very young lives. I'd love to know more. James Sawyer, born 28th of July 1801, who died 31st of March 1884, she was 83. And Elizabeth, relict of James Sawyer, James Sawyer, she died 11th of May 1891, aged 81. And we have, just trying to take this all in, Caroline Innes, Speechley, name of Peterborough, daughter of Elizabeth Sawyer, who died in New Zealand June the 1st, 1883, aged 44 years old. Young ages. Marianne Cook, Graves, died August the 3rd, 1924, at age 91 years old. And then another Sawyer, Elisabella Hall. She died August the 21st, 1924, age 81. This is their resting places. There's one there, but I don't want to disturb that. Just here. We have one. Just here. All overgrown. So Alfred Newton, dating back to 1856, also of J.D. Simpson, Esquire, 1866. Just rest him. It's very quiet, peaceful. Got a money sign, I think, from what I can see. Is that? Tell me if I'm wrong. For William Clarabot, born 20th September 1828, he died in 1915. Emily Holt, who is his wife, born September 20th, 1828. Wow, that's odd. If a husband and wife share the same birthday in the same year. Check it out. Emily died 8 years before William. Rest in peace. It's a very old dated grave just there, but I can't read that. I've tried. 1828, I can see a date for an Anne. Just there you have a Charles Walker, date of Stamford. Died at Peterborough, December 1872, aged 52 years. So wander around. Beautiful day. Sacred to the memory of. Let's just get this in shot using the gimbal. So we have Mary Murphy. Died Feb 17th, 1874. As you can see, it's been here a long time. Right near it. Don't understand this. People wandering around, littering. I'll pick that up in a minute. This is council owned, so I should really do a rubbish check and just have a wander around. So we have the Hardys, memory of John Hardy, twin brother of Simon Hardy of Whittlesea. Now that's the way to spell Whittlesea. Just come between. Born in Wisbeach, 21st of April 1791. He died in Peterborough 7th of Feb 1873. Also of Anne Hardy. So Anne and John are buried together. She died in London 13th of February 1905. So 32 years later, aged 98 years. Anne. Bit of history there. 98. Wow. 16-year age gap between them. We have an Alfred Thomas, beloved son, from Thomas Saint Matilda Cooper, 1875. Again, we have another one with this logo. Please tell me what it is. I'm not sure what that means, but tell me. Francis West Stapleton died January 7th, 1877, age 41, very young age. Also beloved wife Sarah, June 20th, 1877, age 33 years. She died 5 months later. Wow. Rest in peace. Do it up close as that. I can see a name just over here. Come between it. Dickens. John Dickens. Here we go. Entered into rest November 13th, 1888, age 65. Cast me not away from thy presence, of Lord. Pretty cool detail. There we go. We have John William, eldest son of John and Mary Dickens. He died on New Year's Eve, 1915. Wow. Age 64 years. Peace, perfect peace. Also the youngest son, Charles Fredericks, resting in peace here. He died on March the 5th, 1920, in his 59th year. Thy will be done. That's a pretty cool resting place. I'm just going to continue this vlog. Please like and subscribe to the channel, Gravestones of People Past. I'll be continuing to do uploads and keep wandering around and having a look at just old cemeteries and checking out people's history and people's past. That's the whole point of the channel, really, to be fair. So here I've caught this caught my eye across the cemetery. That beautiful grave. So, in loving memory of Affiance, the beloved wife of Ben Gaskin, who died at Ponder's End, May 14th, 1935, sorry, age 59 years, also of Ben Gaskin. So, Affiance, also of Ben Gaskin, who died September 25th, 1946, age 66. And this is their gravestone. It's pretty cool, to be fair. Just gonna have a wander around a bit more. As you can see, there's lots here. I don't know how many thousands of people are here. It goes back a long, long way. There we have dear wife Ada Cummings Paxton, Called to rest 6th of June 1949, age 66. Also a beloved husband, Walter Harold Paxton. He died 4th of August, aged 97, 4th of August 1974. So he died 25 years later, after his wife reunited. Rest in peace. We have a John Thompson, just here. Born Feb 14th, Valentine's Day boy, eh Johnny? 18th, 24. And died on the 11th of April 1898. Beloved sleep. There's quite a few Thompsons here. John and Mary Thompson, Edmund Arthur. Resting in peace. We have also an affectionate remembrance of Simon Rutland of this city solicitor, who died May the 9th, 1869, aged 39 years. Also of Maria Rutland, wife of the above. She died April the 9th, 1888, aged 45 years. So Maria passed away 19 years later. We have a William Rowell, lots of Williams, of this city. He died 1882, aged 68 years. Maria, his wife, died 5 months later, 1882, aged 68 years. Just there. We'll go across over to another one, Joseph Bower. Affectionate remembrance of Joseph Bower. He died the 3rd of October 1868, 76 years. By therefore ready also, the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not. Also of Elizabeth, formerly relict of the above. Relict. Such an old saying, isn't it? Relict. Who died March 15th, 1890, in the 56th year of her age. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Come into me and rest." Rest in peace. Just wandering by, and I can see there is a couple of graves within here, but it's so overgrown. It really is such a shame just to not be able to see in there, obviously, with it being so overgrown and dating back 200-300 years. It'd be nice just to know who's resting. Lots more just overgrown. Not going to disturb anything. Would love to know some of the history in terms of the stories and names. What I'm looking at, I can see this logo. I don't know what this means. It's on quite a lot of these headstones around here. Let me just show you. Constantine Foster Sutterby. What is this logo? Died 1876, aged 40 years. But then just in the background there, there's another of that logo. I don't know what that means. Very similar. John Bean, who departed this life 1889. his wife Elizabeth. Very difficult to read. We have a John William buckle. He was born 10th of May 1846. He died 1915 on June the 3rd. Also his wife, Fanny Jane. She died 1919, 4 years later. She was born on 20th of March 1850. Rest in peace. Lots of old. Just gonna wander around. It's a shame. Broken heads now. Don't want to touch it. I'm probably walking in the oldest part of the cemetery, to be fair, as you can see. With some of the names and dates, you just tell a lot of it all dates back 200 to 300 years. It's just amazing history that, to be honest, I've never wandered around here. I'm Peterborough born and bred. James Chapel, February the 1st, 1815, sorry, excuse me. Died April the 27th, 1904, and his wife, Catherine Ann, born November 23rd, 1810. She died 1879. And then the eldest daughter, Caroline Cook Chapel. She died aged 75 in 1915. Rest in peace. Just always wonder what, with lots of names and history. There we go. We have a Charles Cray, Vicar of St Mary's. Just here. I'm not going to tread. You can just see him there. A Vicar of St Mary's with Newark Hamlet, Peterborough. He died the 28th of November 1894. Leave the body of Charles Cray. The spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him. Also of his wife Ada Mary Gray. She was born 26th of November 1850. And Ada died the 1935, July the 4th. Erected by the parishioners as a token of love. Rest in peace. In loving memory of Anne, the beloved wife of William Haddon. She died August 24th, 1897 at age 78. Not gone from memory nor from love, but to her father's home above. Also of William Haddon. Died May the 25th, 1905, aged 79 years. Gone but not forgotten. Rest in peace. Now, is there anywhere in terms of different cemeteries, another logo with this S just there? There's a William Gilbert, died December the 15th, 1892, aged 63 years. Blessed forever are they that die trusting in God. Also of Charlotte, his wife, who fell asleep in Christ, February 23rd, 1920. Waiting the first resurrection. gravestone. Not sure. Is anything on there? Oh, there is. We have in loving memory of Fred Ivett. He was born March 6, 1839. Died November 14th, 1890. Also of Martha Ivett, his wife. She was born March 21st, 1844, and died September the 3rd, 1904, so 14 years later. Rest in peace. Wow, this is a big one. This is spectacular. Wow. Look at that. Many, many plaques. We have a Fred Smith. Died in 1905. Maria, and his wife, died 1911, February the 11th. Massive gravestone. Jane Walker. Looks like the daughter of Fred and Mary. She died in 1927. William Smith as well. 1927 as well. You can see, look at this for historic. Wow. Look at the detail. Such a big resting place. Look at that. One, two, three, four. I think there's at least. I'll go around on the other side and well, just check. I don't want to tread on anywhere. Probably got 8 people resting. We have another one. Spectacular. Look at this. I'll go closer as well. In loving memory of Thomas Nutt, who was suddenly called to his rest. 21st of May 1892, age 41. His end was peace. O death, could thou no longer spare a loving husband, father dear, we hope once more to meet again in heaven where saints immortal reign. Also, Joseph Burton, beloved husband as Elizabeth. She entered into rest March 17th, 1913 at 54. Also of our dear mother, Elizabeth Rebecca Burton. She fell asleep September the 10th, 1922, 67 years. Rest in peace. Okay, so we have in loving memory of John, the beloved husband of Lucy Peacock, who was accidentally killed at Holloway October the 14th, 1895, age 51. In the midst of life we are in death. It's true. Farewell, dear, and children dear, I am not dead but sleeping here. Mourn not for me, nor sorrow make, but love each other for my sake. Also of Lucy Peacock, wife of the above, she died May the 14th, 1907, 12 years later, age 64. And also of Matilda, the daughter of the above, who died February 21st, 1915, aged 44 years. Such a young age. So many stories. Just makes you wonder. Accidentally killed at Holloway. Wow. Broken one here, I'm not going to touch it, but as you can see, in loving memory of Alfred Barker, who died 11th of October 1902, aged 83 years, and of his wife, Susan Barker. Just here, resting. Noticed flowers just over here. Let's have a wander. Check out this. Forevermore, I see. The flowers. Recent flowers, candles, centre, lots of candles. Their name, live forevermore. Amen. So as we wander around here at this cemetery in Eastfield, Peterborough, I've been filming now for probably about 35-40 minutes in total. I'm going to wrap up here and get back home. I come across this particular interesting gravestone of Percy Norman James. He was in the Canadian contingent, it says. The dearly beloved husband of Annie Mabel James. He departed this life on March the 27th, 1917 at Ravenscroft Military Hospital, Seaford, aged 36 years. So many stories, lots of history. There'll be more up and coming stories. This is the first video for gravestones of people past. And just trying to get it all together and really come across so much history in terms of dates, names. It's very overwhelming just to see lots of graves, obviously going back 200-300 years. But I'm going to wrap it up. There'll be more to come. Off I go to edit and put this video together for the channel. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, and comment as well, good or bad. I respect the dead. And it's just to give an insight into the names and dates of people that rest here. And there'll be, obviously, as I say, more cemeteries to come. So one more shot of the cemetery as I exit and head out. Take care.